Coach, if you don't mind opening with just a statement about the game, we'll get to some questions for you and your guys after that.
Yeah, tough afternoon for us. Obviously, the end comes to most every team at this time of year. Really proud of our group for getting to the NCAA tournament, for advancing to the NCAA tournament. We certainly did not play well today. All credit goes to Xavier. They had complete control of the tempo from the start, and we were never able to wrestle it away from them.
Get some questions. First for the student athletes. You have a question, raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you. Questions for the players first, here in the middle, on the right. Yes, ma'am.
MJ, how much did it affect your game to pick up those 2 fouls so quickly in the first half? And also, can you talk about what it was like to go against Matt Stainbrook and try and contain him?
I mean, he's a big body. He got me in foul trouble 2 minutes into the game. Me being out of the game affected the team because I could have brought way more energy in the first half, and I had to sit for the last 18 minutes. I mean, it was just tough.
Other questions? Here in the second row, please.
For both you guys, was the vibe in the locker room at halftime this time any different from BYU, or what were you guys saying this time?
I mean, I don't think it was really too much different. I mean, BYU had a larger lead than Xavier did, and I mean, we just didn't impose our will today. Like Coach always talk about our 3 keys: energy, focus, and toughness, and we didn't come with none of those today.
I feel the same way. You know, in the locker room, we really wasn't, you know, active and just, you know, got our heads up and things like that, and it's like we were just moping around, and I kind of put that on me because I'm the senior leader, and, you know, I ain't get my guys ready, and, you know, we just lost.
Other questions here on the second row, please.
For both players, did it seem like every time you guys made a run, tried to get back in, that they had an answer, whether it was a basket or a big three-pointer? Did it seem that way for y'all?
Yeah, it was like that. Every time we tried to get a little spark, any spark, it just they had an answer for it the whole game.
Well, the second row on the right.
For both you guys, not only their play, Xavier's play down low, but they also had the three-point ball going, specifically D. Davis. How tough was that combination to be, you know, have that big presence down low and then have to defend the perimeter as well?
Well, that's difficult because, you know, they was getting a lot of scoring low post from the big guy, and, you know, then whenever we tried to, you know, double team him, and, you know, he got a good, you know, IQ for the game, and he was just passing out to the guards, and, you know, they was making shots.
Any other questions for the student athletes here? Yeah, second row, please. A couple more questions for the guys, and we'll get them out of here.
All right, for MJ, you know, with that 17-point comeback to BYU last week, when did you really think that, you know, this one was over and wasn't going to happen? Because you guys did pull it within 10. When did you know it was out of reach?
I mean, I don't want to say it was. We went out of reach. We just had to fight, and we didn't come with that fight today. I mean, we just didn't come prepared today. None of us. It wasn't like my awareness. I shouldn't have got 2 fouls early in the first half. All that. I mean, it affected the team, and we just didn't bring it today.
Be the last one for the players here. Go ahead.
Yeah. For both you guys, the quick turnaround was a lot of the talk leading in this one. Was there any fatigue, or did that play any role into this?
Nah, we can't use that as an excuse. You know, we put ourselves in this situation, and, you know, we just had to bounce back, and, you know, we didn't make it happen.
I mean, I feel the same way Jarvis did. I mean, because everybody in NCAA tournament doing the same thing as us. So, I mean, all of us done played 30-some games this year. We all done been through the grind. We just had to bring it, and we didn't bring it tonight.
MJ, Jarvis, thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. Questions for the head coach? Raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you. A reminder, the locker room is open as well. Questions for Coach Kennedy right there on the right.
Coach, can you talk about your plan for Matt Stainbrook? You talked yesterday about how you didn't have anyone size-wise to match up with him. So what was your intent coming into the game?
Well, our first goal was to try to do our work early and make him catch it off the block. And then we were going to try to dig, but not double, just dig so that he couldn't get into a rhythm. The frustration that I had is I think myself and I don't see the attendance, but however many people were in the building knew he was going to shoot it with his left hand to his right shoulder, and we continued to let him to get to his strength. He's a good player. He's an excellent passer. We were trying to play under him at times and never could really get him out of rhythm.
Here on the second row.
I think MJ was asked about earlier, but him picking up those quick 3 fouls seemed like he came out with a lot of energy tonight. How much did that play into tonight?
Yeah, MJ was coming off a career night where he had 20 points against BYU, was making shots. I really thought the entire flow of the game changed. Based on statistics, BYU plays that 1-3-1 zone, which is vastly different than ours, but still very effective in what they're trying to do. They played about 10% of the time. We were so bad against it early just by being tentative, forcing shots. We were shooting when we should pass. We were passing when we should shoot. MJ would have really helped us in that regard because he's our best high post decision maker. So when he was out of the game, we had a couple other guys that weren't as comfortable in that role. And as a result, I bet, Chris, I think he went man-to-man one possession in the second half, and we got Moody on a pin down, and he hit a 3. They stayed in that 1-3-1 the entire game, which threw us completely out of rhythm. It's hard to believe. You saw it, but for the rest of you, it's hard to believe that same team that you just saw struggling to dribble, pass, and shoot scored 62 points in a half, scored 94 points against a real NCAA tournament team. It's hard to believe, when you see that. But we got really tentative, and we had guys that were – it wasn't for lack of effort. It was just we never got in any rhythm. Basketball's a game of rhythm. Establish yours, disrupt theirs. That's what Xavier did to us. They established theirs, they disrupted ours.
You mentioned that 62 points and a half. Was there that mindset at halftime that, we could do it again type thing, or did it seem like the energy just wasn't there?
You know what? I've got a good group of guys. They pay attention in their own time. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing as representatives of the university. They're not as externally fiery. So it doesn't mean that they're not engaged. You've seen Jarvis. That's how Jarvis is all the time. It doesn't mean that he's not engaged in the action. It's just it's not very demonstrative. And it's hard to be demonstrative. It's hard to really get going when you struggle as we did tonight offensively. We had that thing just based off trying to spread it out, pressing a little bit, getting some loose balls. We had it to 10. For whatever reason, we throw ahead to Colby. And he throws it away. It ends up being a 3-point play. That was probably our last hurrah. I think it was right around the 4-minute timeout. Get a basket there. It's 8, it's 7, maybe a little game pressure. Maybe we could make one last stand. But I thought that took the wind out of our sails.
We're here on the second row on the left.
For someone who's been as important to the program as Jarvis, just what's it like for him to see his career kind of come to an end like that?
I hate it for Jarvis. Jarvis has had a tremendous career for us. He's been a leader. He's been steady. He's had a tough year all year shooting the basketball. And I guess it's somewhat fitting that he would end with his struggles offensively. But without Jarvis and without Snoop and without AJ and without MJ and without Terrence, the 5 seniors who the journey ends tonight, we're not here. We're not in the NCAA tournament. We're certainly not in the position that we were to have the chance to advance. So I'm proud of those guys and what they were able to accomplish.
I think it was, 5 or so minutes left late in the stretch. Newbie tried that alley-oop and transition down there. Do you kind of see that as maybe a little microcosm of the game?
I think it's very appropriate. It's a very astute observation, awareness. I mean, what in the world are you doing? I mean, that's what I was thinking. But I see it every day. You guys just see it every once in a while.
Last couple of questions. Here in the front row, please. Coming your other way.
Andy, sorry if you've already been asked this, but Stainbrook in the middle, I mean, just the skill set that he had. I mean, what was the challenge? Do you think you guys had seen somebody like him all season?
No, we haven't seen anybody like him. And, as I was saying earlier, our goal initially was to try to not allow him deep touches, because if he gets it deep, then he doesn't have to move you. He can just score over the top. And I thought at times we did a decent job of that. My frustration was, again, just scout and report, allowing him to get to his strong hand every single time. It's frustrating, and it's easier said than done. He's good at it. And then he's obviously a very good passer. We were going to try to play under him in that press some. We stat 50-50 balls at half. It was 6-1. I think they ended up being like 9-2 on 50-50 balls. That's not the way we can be successful. We have to come up with those loose ones. We never really got an opportunity to get out in the open floor, and then, they pack back in that zone, and we go 6 for 27 from 3. It's going to be a long night.
Any other questions? Thanks.
Thank
Coach,
you.
Appreciate it.